More National League fixtures coming out again. We've got Sutton United against Harrogate Town, Tamworth against Gateshead, Wealdstone against Aldershot Town, Woking against Scunthorpe United, and Worthing against Kidderminster Harriers. Got a Friday night here in January. We've got Aldershot Town v Sutton United, Bournemouth against Woking, Hartlepool United v Fylde, about 12:30 kickoffs. Eastleigh against Forest Green Rovers, Gateshead against Boston United, Harrogate Town v Carlisle United, Kidderminster Harriers against Altrincham, Scunthorpe against Tamworth, Solihull Moors against Wealdstone, Southend United against Worthing, Hornchurch against Yeovil Town, against Hornchurch, and Barrow against Halifax. These games are subject to change because of FA Cup third round. We've got a Friday night game here. We've got Eastleigh versus Kidderminster Harriers, Boston United against Solihull Moors, Woking against Gateshead. They're all Saturdays, all 12:30. We've got Altrincham Sutton, Bournemouth v Halifax Town, Carlisle United v against Yeovil Town, Forest Green Rovers v Worthing, Fylde v Tamworth, Harrogate Town v Wealdstone, Hartlepool United v Aldershot Town, Hornchurch v Barrow, and Scunthorpe United v Southend United. On to the Tuesday night games now. We've got Aldershot Town v Bournemouth, Barrow against Boston United, Gateshead against Scunthorpe United, Kidderminster Harriers v Harrogate Town, Solihull Moors v Hartlepool United, Sutton United against Hornchurch. That's a bit of a local rivalry between them two sides. Tamworth against Carlisle United, Worthing against Woking, and Yeovil Town v Eastleigh. On to the Wednesday nights now. We've got Halifax Town v Fylde, Southend United against Forest Green Rovers, Wealdstone against Altrincham, Solihull Moors, and that's all Wednesday nights. On to the Friday night game now. Solihull Moors against Harrogate Town, Wealdstone against Fylde, Yeovil Town against Scunthorpe United, Aldershot Town against Boston United, Barrow against Hartlepool, Gateshead against Eastleigh, Halifax Town v Forest Green Rovers, Kidderminster Harriers v Hornchurch, Southend United against Altrincham, Sutton United v Woking, Tamworth against Bournemouth, and Worthing against Carlisle United. That's at 5:30. On to the February games night now. We got Altrincham Solihull, Bournemouth against Southend United, Boston United against Sutton United, Carlisle United against Barrow, Eastleigh against Tamworth, Forest Green Rovers v Yeovil Town. Then out onto the two promoted teams gone to National North. It's Fylde v Kidderminster Harriers, Harrogate Town v Worthing, Hartlepool United against Gateshead, Hornchurch Wealdstone, Scunthorpe against Aldershot Town, and Woking against Halifax. On to the Valentine's weekend right now. We've got Barrow v Southend United, Bournemouth v Solihull Moors, Eastleigh against Harrogate Town, Forest Green Road against Sutton United, Fylde against Boston United, Gateshead v Wealdstone, Halifax Town against Worthing, Hartlepool United v Scunthorpe United, Hornchurch v Altrincham, Tamworth against Aldershot Town, Worthing against Carlisle United, and Yeovil Town v Kidderminster Harriers. On to the 16th of February now. Altrincham against Gateshead, Boston United against Halifax Town, Carlisle United v Fylde, Harrogate Town against Hartlepool United, Kidderminster Harriers against Bournemouth, Scunthorpe v Barrow, Southend United against Eastleigh, Sutton v Tamworth, and Wealdstone against Forest Green Rovers. On to the Wednesday nights right now. We've got Aldershot Town v Hornchurch, Solihull Moors v Woking, Worthing v Yeovil. That's all Wednesday nights. On to the Saturdays right now. We've got Aldershot Town v Barrow, Altrincham against Fylde, Boston United against Forest Green, Carlisle Eastleigh, Harrogate v Bournemouth, Kidderminster Harriers v Woking, Scunthorpe Hornchurch, Solihull Moors against Yeovil Town, Southend United against Gateshead, Sutton v Halifax, and Wealdstone Tamworth, and Worthing against Hartlepool. On to Tuesday nights right now. We've got Barrow Solihull, Eastleigh against Sutton, Forest Green against Carlisle, Fylde against Harrogate, Gateshead v Kidderminster Harriers. Harriers make the longest journey of the season to the north east on a Tuesday night. Halifax v Wealdstone, Hartlepool United against Altrincham, Tamworth Southend, and Yeovil Aldershot. Wednesday nights now. We've got 7 o'clock kick-off is Bournemouth v Scunthorpe, Hornchurch Worthing, and Woking against Boston. On to the end of February now. We've got Aldershot Town v Kidderminster Harriers. There's Altrincham against Boston, Barrow Harrogate, Bournemouth Forest Green, Fylde Woking, Gateshead against Yeovil Town, Hartlepool against Sutton, Hornchurch Carlisle, Scunthorpe Eastleigh, Southend United against Solihull Moors, Tamworth Halifax and Wilson Worthing. Let's go into the start of March. 6th of March, got Boston against Bournemouth, Carlisle Wealdstone, Eastleigh Hartlepool, Forest Green Fylde, Halifax Altrincham, Harrogate Aldershot, Kidderminster against Southend, Solihull Scunthorpe, Sutton against Gateshead, Hartlepool Hornchurch, Worthing Tamworth and Yeovil Barrow. On to Tuesday night, 9th of March now. These are subject to change because of postponements of waterlogged pitches, frozen pitches. Altrincham Forest Green, Barrow against Kidderminster Harriers, Fylde Solihull, Gateshead Harrogate, Hornchurch Boston, Scunthorpe United against Carlisle, Southend United against Woking, Tamworth Yeovil and Wealdstone Sutton. Wednesday night now, again, 7 o'clock kick-off is Bournemouth v Worthing, Aldershot Eastleigh. That's a bit of a local derby between the two sides, don't like each other. And Hartlepool against Halifax Town. On to the 13th of March now. We've got Boston Tamworth, Carlisle against Bournemouth, Eastleigh Altrincham, Forest Green Hornchurch, Halifax Aldershot, Harrogate Scunthorpe, Kidderminster against Wealdstone, Solihull Moors against Gateshead, Sutton Barrow, Woking Hartlepool, Worthing Fylde, Yeovil Southend. Now, on Saturday 20th of March, these are all 12:30. We've got Aldershot Town, Solihull Moors, Altrincham Worthing, Altrincham Woking, Barrow Worthing, Hartlepool Bournemouth Eastleigh, Fylde Yeovil, Gateshead Forest Green, Hartlepool Kidderminster Harriers, Hornchurch Halifax, Scunthorpe against Sutton, Southend United against Carlisle United, and Tamworth Harrogate and Wealdstone against Boston United. On to the Good Friday games now. We've got Aldershot Worthing, Barrow Altrincham, Bottomwood against Hornchurch, Eastleigh Wealdstone, Gateshead Fylde, Harrogate Boston, Hartlepool against Carlisle, Kidderminster against Tamworth, Westminster Derby there, Scunthorpe against Halifax, Solihull Moors against Forest Green Rovers, Southend United against Sutton United, Yeovil against Woking. On to the 29th of March, Easter Monday fixtures now. We've got Altrincham Scunthorpe, Boston Hartlepool, Carlisle Gateshead, Forest Green against Rovers against Kidderminster Harriers, Fylde Barrow, Halifax against Harrogate, Hornchurch Southend United, Sutton United against Yeovil, Tamworth Solihull, Wealdstone Bournemouth, Woking Aldershot and Worthing against Eastleigh. We've got April now. This is the last month of the season. We've got Carlisle against Altrincham, Eastleigh Barrow, Gateshead Aldershot, Harrogate against Forest Green, Hartlepool against Bournemouth, Hornchurch Fylde, Kidderminster Solihull, Scunthorpe Boston, Southend Wealdstone, Sutton Worthing, Woking Tamworth and Yeovil against Halifax Town. 10th April we've got Aldershot Southend, Altrincham Harrogate, Barrow Gateshead, Bournemouth against Yeovil Town, Boston against Carlisle, Forest Green Woking, Fylde Eastleigh, Halifax Town v Kidderminster Harriers, Solihull against Sutton, Tamworth Hornchurch, Wealdstone Hartlepool, Worthing against Scunthorpe. 17th now, we've got Altrincham Tamworth, Bournemouth Barrow, Boston Worthing, Carlisle United against Halifax Town, Eastleigh Solihull, Forest Green against Aldershot, Fylde Sutton, Harrogate Southend, Hartlepool Yeovil Town, Hornchurch Gateshead, Scunthorpe United against Kidderminster Harriers, Woking against Wealdstone. 24th of April, last game of the season, 12:30. We've got Aldershot Fylde, Barrow Woking, Gateshead Bournemouth, Halifax Eastleigh, Kidderminster against Boston United, Solihull Moors against Hornchurch, Southend against Hartlepool United, Sutton United against Carlisle, Hartlepool against Forest Green Rovers, Tamworth against Forest Green, Wealdstone Scunthorpe, Worthing Altrincham Yeovil against Harrogate. Town. Please like, share, subscribe, notifications. I want to get to 55 subscribers by the start of the season. And notifications as well. It's very, very important to subscribe to my channel, YouTube channel. And I'll see you for the next video. Be out tonight in a bit. Bye.